In March 2026, 50 Cent sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world by briefly posting a headline hinting at a surviving T.I. and Tiny documentary, immediately deleted but leaving a lasting impact. The post, echoing the title of Lifetime's career-ending Surviving R. Kelly series, included a pointed caption referencing his previous explosive Diddy documentary, signaling a potential threat to T's final album rollout, Kill the King. Fans and insiders questioned whether the documentary is real or just classic 50 Cent trolling, as no network, streaming platform, or verified production details have been confirmed. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg publicly addressed the situation on live TV, marking a rare intervention and underscoring how seriously the hip-hop community is taking this latest controversy. Nothing official about a surviving T.I. and Tiny documentary exists yet, but in today's viral media landscape, the mere threat is enough to make an impact. By posting, and then deleting, a headline hinting at explosive revelations, 50 Cent forced T.I. to confront past allegations in the public eye without spending a dime on production. This is modern psychological warfare, social media as the battleground, where ambiguity becomes a weapon. T.I. responded defiantly on Instagram, implying he could produce a counter-documentary, signaling the intensity of the beef. The controversy taps into long-standing, unresolved allegations against T.I. and Tiny Harris, which, while never resulting in criminal convictions, remain a highly charged topic in the court of public opinion. With T's defamation trial against Sabrina Peterson set for June 2026, the timing of 50 Cent's post maximizes attention and cultural impact. And Snoop Dogg's rare public warning underscores how seriously the hip-hop community is taking this decades-long conflict, which dates back to 50 Cent calling T.I. a snitch in 2007 after his federal machine gun case. The feud between 50 Cent and T.I. dates back nearly 2 decades, beginning in 2007 when T.I. received a 1-year sentence for attempting to buy machine guns and silencers, despite facing up to 10 years. 50 Cent immediately labeled T.I. a snitch, famously questioning the light sentence on the 2008 G-Unit track "You So Tough" with the now iconic line, "What's today's mathematics? Ain't adding up," which became the foundation of a narrative that has followed T.I. ever since. T.I. has consistently denied the claim, pointing to his trial records, but in hip-hop, rumors stick, especially when fueled by someone as relentless as 50 Cent. The feud cooled for years as both men focused on their business empires, including T's VH1 show and 50 Cent's Power franchise, but tensions reignited during the versus battles of the COVID-19 pandemic. T.I. claims he and 50 Cent privately agreed to face off in the battle series, but when T.I. publicly challenged him, 50 Cent ignored it, posting jokes and laughing on social media, an act T.I. saw as both a competitive and personal betrayal. In early 2026, during promotion for his album Kill the King, T.I. called out 50 Cent on Shannon Sharpe's Nightcap, accusing him of ducking smoke, which sparked a furious response from 50 Cent. Using Instagram trolling, he reposted T's 2009 Crime Stoppers PSA and court footage, subtly reviving the snitch narrative and reminding the hip-hop world why being called scared is one provocation 50 Cent never tolerates. LOL, keep my name out your mouth. He also posted courtroom footage of T.I. testifying about the murder of a friend. Every post was designed to reinforce the same message: T is a snitch. T did not take it lightly. He responded in interviews suggesting 50 lacked the depth for a real hit-for-hit battle and accusing him of ducking the challenge, and on Instagram T fired back directly, "You playing on my name when only one of us a rat in real life." T wrote, "You know I got your paperwork right and my transcript is available online. Your excuses is useless. Get your hoe ass in the box or STFU and live in fear, you soft son. You've lost my respect." That response did something important. T did not just deny the snitch allegations, he flipped them. He said he has paperwork on 50 Cent. He said he can prove that 50 Cent is the one who cooperated with authorities, and he told him to get in the booth, the versus booth, or shut up, and then the diss track started. T.I. has now released 4 diss tracks. Were the right one lessons and what bully. These were not throwaway freestyles, these were full produced mixed records, and they hit hard. The one that got the most attention was the right one. On that track T.I. went extremely personal, bringing up 50's late mother and his baby mama Daphne Joy, who became notable for her later connection to Diddy. T called 50 a 5Z dispatcher a snitch reference and claimed to have prison paperwork with 50 Cent's name in it. The line about 50 Cent's mother that he cannot love women because he never received love from his own mother crossed a line that even some T.I. supporters said went too far, but T was not the only one going personal. 50 quickly escalated beyond just words. He posted unflattering images of T's wife Toma Tiny Harris and their son King Harris on Instagram. He captioned one, "I keep saying keep my name out your mouth." He posted another meme of Tiny and King with the caption "God don't like ugly." The posts were deliberate provocations designed to do maximum damage not to T as a rapper but to T as a husband and father. That is 50 Cent's strategy. It has always been his strategy. He does not go at your music, he goes at your family, he goes at your insecurities, he goes at whatever is most important to you, and he tries to force you into an emotional reaction. And then the children got involved. The beef took a dark turn earlier this year when T's son King Harris entered the fray. King Harris is a teenager. He grew up on camera. He has been on his parents' reality shows, and he stepped into this beef with his father's enemy with full force. King went live with a profanity-laced rant that targeted 50 Cent's late mother Sabrina Jackson, who died when the rapper was only 8 years old. King did not hold back. He said things that cannot be unsaid. He later wore a t-shirt featuring Sabrina Jackson's face, a move that even T admitted went too far. T addressed his son's involvement in an interview on the Ebro show. T addressed his son's involvement. "I ain't got nothing to do with everybody moving on their own accord," he stated. He said his sons are their own men, but he also admitted that the shirt crossed a line. He told King to pull back. That is notable because T is not the type to publicly reign in his family. The fact that he told his son to step back tells you how far things had gone. Meanwhile, 50 Cent was making moves on a different front, not just social media, not just trolling. He was using his actual television platform. 50 Cent's disc featured on the theme for the new spin-off Power Origins doesn't just target T, it also takes aim at his wife Toma Tiny Harris and their children. Yes, 50 Cent put shots at T.I. in a television theme song. The Power franchise is one of the biggest television brands in hip-hop history, and 50 Cent used its latest spin-off to throw darts at T and his family in the new track, which features Leon Thomas. 50 Cent returns to his gritty roots to deliver lines that many fans interpreted as a direct shot at the Harris family's ongoing legal troubles. To ensure there was no confusion about the target, 50 Cent shared a video of the theme alongside a picture of T and Tiny. His caption was a chilling warning: "They are going to learn to leave me alone." As of 2026, the feud between 50 Cent and T.I. has escalated into a full-scale media war, spanning Instagram posts, memes, diss tracks, courtroom footage, and even the looming threat of a documentary. Families and children have been drawn into the crossfire, and dead parents invoked, creating a tense, high-stakes backdrop. It was against this storm that Snoop Dogg stepped in, and his voice carries unparalleled weight. Snoop has deep, decades-long relationships with everyone involved. He and 50 Cent have collaborated since the early 2000s, including the gold-certified remix of Pimp, and The Unfinished Murder was the Case TV project, a personal story from Snoop's own life. Snoop also has a long-standing, respectful history with T.I., understanding firsthand the scrutiny and legal battles artists face, having survived a first-degree murder charge in 1993. In 2026, Snoop holds a rare position as an elder statesman of hip-hop, widely respected, culturally influential, and still fully connected to the community. Seeing the diss tracks, family provocations, and documentary threats escalating, Snoop stepped in, recognizing the situation could spiral beyond repair, and reminded everyone why his voice still matters in moments like this. Snoop Dogg's intervention was a direct warning aimed squarely at 50 Cent, not T.I., Tiny, or King Harris. He cautioned that the documentary angle is not a joke or trolling. It is a weapon that can irreversibly damage reputations, careers, and families. Snoop's voice carries weight because he isn't T's spokesperson. If anything, his history is closer to 50 Cent, so his concern is for the culture itself. Having witnessed the aftermath of surviving R. Kelly and 50 Cent's own Diddy documentary, he knows the destructive potential of turning a documentary into a personal weapon. Snoop understands 50 Cent personally and knows he does not make idle threats. The man who executed the Diddy doc is fully capable of doing it again. To see where 50 Cent might go with T.I., one only needs to look at his proven playbook. Years of tension with Diddy culminated in the 4-part Netflix series Sean Combs' The Reckoning, executive produced by 50 Cent and directed by Alexandria Stapleton. Released on December 2, 2025, the series pulled 21.8 million views in its first 6 days, blending journalism, personal vendetta, and cultural storytelling. While reactions were mixed, the impact was undeniable. Mainstream audiences and hip-hop fans alike were drawn in, proving that 50 Cent knows how to turn a documentary threat into a cultural event, and that is exactly why Snoop's warning to him carries such urgent weight. What made 50 Cent's Diddy documentary different was its unprecedented access, footage nobody had seen before, filmed with Sean Combs himself, and obtained legally with all rights cleared. Director Alexandria Stapleton explained that this level of access gave the series a raw, insider feel that set it apart from standard true crime content. That project established 50 Cent as a credible documentary producer, showing he could turn a hip-hop feud into a professional production on a major platform that reached millions. Now, with a single Instagram post teasing a T.I. documentary, he signals that he could deploy the same machine again. The difference is significant. While the Diddy documentary aligned with federal criminal allegations, the T.I. situation involves dismissed lawsuits and unproven claims, raising questions about whether this is about justice or revenge. Snoop Dogg's warning highlights the stakes. The threat of a documentary itself is a weapon, creating anxiety, controlling narratives, and forcing the target to react before any production even exists. With T's defamation trial against Peterson set for June 2026, 50 Cent's timing maximizes cultural impact, attaching himself to the story as the allegations resurface. In this era, hip-hop beefs have evolved from diss tracks and Instagram posts to full-scale productions with lasting consequences, and Snoop's caution underscores the reality. A documentary endures, shaping public perception forever, and 50 Cent has proven he knows how to wield that power. At the heart of this feud is motive, and when the motive is personal revenge rather than public interest, a documentary stops being storytelling and becomes a weapon that, once fired, cannot be